Good evening, I'm Greg Parker. The Commission on Multicultural Understanding at Indiana University discussed concerns of local discrimination at an event this weekend. WTIU's Shamika Neely reports.
It's been more than 2 months since the slaying of Assistant Professor Dr. Don Belton, and a local cultural group felt it necessary to hold a forum on Indiana University's Bloomington campus, asking community members and campus officials one question.
Why are we quiet? And the reason we chose why are we quiet is because we understand that when a crime happens that's based on hate and discrimination, there were pieces all along the way prior to that where there had to have been some quiet moments where someone didn't speak up, or someone was too scared to speak up, or they didn't have the courage to be able to stand forward. So we thought it'd be important to address what are those moments and why are we quiet, and what would it take for us as a community or us as individuals to actually speak up at some point.
More than 10 years ago, Matthew Shepard's murder in Laramie, Wyoming received national attention. The hate crime inspired the Laramie Project, which was staged on IU's campus this weekend. Laramie Project Assistant Director Benjamin Lawson says the play was an effort to bring about open dialogue to ending discrimination and violence in the community. He says people need to pause and think before acting out of malice.
Having that brief moment before you do or say anything, just to step back and think, is this right?
Reporting for WTIU News, I'm Shamika Neely.
Well, the Indiana men's basketball team came out on top for the first time in 11 games at Assembly Hall, defeating the Northwestern Wildcats 88-80. Whitney King has more.
It was a long and stressful game for the Hoosiers this past Saturday, playing into overtime, tied with Northwestern 69-69. The Hoosiers ended up winning the game 88-80, so the seniors had a great last home game, and they finally ended their 11-game losing streak with this win.
Towards the end of the game, we knew what they wanted to do. We kind of had an idea of where they wanted the ball to go. So really, it was really locking down and communicating well and making sure we knew who was where. And
winning a game like this gives us momentum going into the tournament. We played them again Thursday, and we saw how they hurt us, and we saw how we beat them. And so we just got to capitalize on those things and just really focus on them.
It hit me once when I looked out there on the defensive end, and I knew we had 4 freshmen and a sophomore. But other than that, I didn't think about it. I was just looking at a basketball team.
And for your weather forecast tonight, mostly cloudy, lows in the upper 30s. For WTIU News, I'm Greg Parker.